Hello guys, this is week 5 of scaling our agency, and we'll talk about the updates that we have done in the last week or so. So last week I would say was pretty good. It's as compared to the fourth week, I would say. Like we were not drinking out or we didn't smoke any weed or anything or something like that. So we were like sober and we were just working on the things that needs to be done, and we delivered like 13 videos to the client that we are working for. We were at 46 videos in the, there is an internal registry if you talk about it. So we were at 46 videos when we shot the last video, and right now we are at 59 videos, so it's around like 13 videos that we have delivered. Target is to deliver 90 videos by the end of this month, which will be tough, but let's see. I'm sure that we'll be able to do that. um, the main highlight for the week was that I scripted out a total of like 12 scripts in total, fully done. I think that last week when we shot this video, we were like, I was at 4 script completed and 3 drafts ready. So I have scripted like a total of 15 videos, 15 YouTube scripts, I would say. And I'm getting comfortable with scripting long form. And I will be looking forward to script more and more. And like the speed at which I am scripting is also increasing. Coming on that side a bit later as well. So I also recorded looms for those people, like only 2 looms, I would say, as of now. But I'll be recording the rest of the looms after recording this particular video that we are shooting right now. So I was recording that, and I also like took guidance from Eamon about how to what actually to pitch in the Loom video, and he sent me a sample of what they send out to their prospects in the Loom video. So yeah, I'll be using that, and I'll be working on the Loom video as well. I am getting comfortable to speak in front of the camera and talk about the objectives that needs to be talked about. So that is a good part, and we'll be able to do that. So okay, so like the thing is that like, 2 days back I had a hard conversation with Himanshu, that we set out a goal of achieving 90 videos, like 66 videos to deliver to our client, and 60 prospects, I would say 60 dream 100 prospects that will be reaching out to. That means that you have to script out 60 videos, like whatever the distribution is, but overall you have to script out 60 videos and you have to deliver like 66 fucking videos to the prospect, for to the current client that we are working for, to hit 1K per month. We are not on track to do that as of now. Like the month end is almost nearby. Today is 20th of July. This video will be posted out on Sunday, but today is Saturday. So the thing with that is that I had a conversation with him, and he suggested me an idea, which is that we should wake up early, do the scripting first thing in the morning without doing anything, just have tea and just do the script, then go to the gym, and then you are free to do whatever you have to do in the complete day. We have been doing it for last 2 days, and I can already see that we are on track to complete the target for this script, like just that. So the lesson from this is that whatever problems that anyone has in their business, they need to talk it out loud. That needs to be conversed, and those things need to be sought out. Because if you are not going to converse, and if you are going to hollow that thing within yourself, that I will tackle this problem, I will let's curse the other person or do this or do that, that won't help. You have to talk with your partner, or whatever the case is for that matter. It is also a lesson for a good marriage, I would say. Like, if your marriage is going through a struggle, then instead of sorting it out with other person, talking it with other guys who don't know any dynamics of a marriage, you need to talk it out loud to your partner. Like, this is the problem that we are going through, and this is how we need to solve it. I have seen a lot of partnerships fail in business, particularly. I'm not talking about marriage, I'm talking about the business. I have seen a lot of partnership fail. I have seen my father's partnership fail in the business. I've seen that. And I would say the primary reason for most of the failures is the ego thing. And second of all, it's a communication thing. And I have seen a lot of other partnerships as well. They are tough nuts to crack, to be very honest. But will surely take those points in mind and will, you know, take it from there. A couple of more points, but I would like Himanshu to talk about his update and whatever the things you want to talk about.
Yeah, so this week I generated 20 plus leads for a Dream 100 client, and I need to generate 40 more leads in order to reach the Dream 100 client outreach by the target we have, that is to reach out 60 people, 60 prospects. So I need to generate 40 leads for that. And cuts for regarding the fulfillment part, the cuts for 15 videos are done, and I have arranged frames for one of the video, and I need to push myself to you know arrange the frames for the video so we can deliver the fulfillment that we are targeting to deliver by the end of this month, that is to deliver 66 videos in order to reach the 1K mark. And so the 15 video will make us around, it will be the count will be around almost 70 to 75. And after that we also need to push on making 20 more videos in order to reach the 90 mark in the content registry, and that will make the 67 mark. And regarding scripting, for last 3 days I have scripted 6 short form videos for our Dream 100 prospects, and so far it is good. Means I got feedback from from Jordan, and he mentioned couple of things, and I will take that in mind when next time I am scripting the video. And so for this week I also need to write scripts for almost 7 to 8 clients that will be means I'm making 2 scripts for a prospect, 2 short form scripts for a prospect. So 18 scripts will be done from my side. So we will the week's target for reaching out to 30, making the 30 prospects videos will be done by this week. And yeah, need to I'm mostly focusing on the fulfillment part of our client and scripting part. Yeah. And last week we missed some of our deadlines, like we targeted to write scripts for 20 prospects, but we were able to write only 3 and 4. And the fulfillment part also, we were able to edit the videos, means take to 60 or 50, whatever the mark was, but most of them were in revision part. So yeah, that was a setback that means I saw in the last week's progress, and I'm keeping that in mind, and I will be pushing more gas on you know fulfillment and scripting part.
Okay, so a lot of leads that run. I saw like a comment on the guy from a guy in the previous video, and he was talking about like he liked the authenticity, he liked the numbers that we talked about, and he liked honesty, right? To be very honest, I have a lot of stuff that I can talk about from being honest, and that stuff is like being. I would say it will be very vulnerable from my side, and it will not sweet. It will not sweet. To be very honest, because there are a lot of things that are going wrong, and they need to be correct, and there are a lot of things that needs to be worked on. So we'll see if that can be pushed out and in the further videos. We'll see. But yeah, that feedback is taken into account that people like the honesty and that sort of thing. So yeah, Himanshu is back. So I was talking about like last week we generated the leads that Himanshu generated. A lot of them were from Dream 100. Like a lot of them were from e-commerce, email marketing in particular. So the one thing that I realized is that, bro, like I scripted 12 videos. He scripted 9 videos. We'll be scripting more. Like I would say like the 20 leads that I am having for like till 22 of 23rd of July or whatever the case is, they're all of from e-com email marketing, right? That means that we have generated 20 scripts specifically from for e-commerce email marketing. So let's say if we get a client that is in the niche of email, e-commerce email marketing, then bro, the fulfillment side in terms of scripts is done. Like it's already there. We don't need to. We need to revamp some of the things, but most of the things are there in time. Like the work that will be required to script that particular video, it will be far lesser than the one that we are doing it right now. In that regard, I would say that I am seeing scripting and this reaching out to prospects as a part of, I would say, fulfillment only. If we look at it from that lens, then what you're doing is you are fulfilling for the client beforehand. Before you have even onboarded the client, you are fulfilling for him. Because there are only some ideas which work, and if it is working for your competitor, then it will work for you as well, and that is why it is working for another person as well. So you can't generate anything new from the sky. That doesn't happen. Like you just can't generate a new Apple device on your own. It's already there. You can't generate a new Facebook or a new Meta from yourself. It's already there. This is the same thing with the scripts as well. So I am seeing it as a part of, like, this is the fulfillment side of the for the client as well, and this is a database that we are building, and that database can be sent out to like as a lead magnet, as a fucking, like, I would say, bro, like a lot of things can be done just from that database. I have created an Excel sheet which contains all these scripts that I've generated. So far we have like 15 scripts in there. Like some of them need to be prepared, but they all contain, like, the topic and then like the complete script. The topic, then the script, topic, and then the script. So, bro, like if you look at it, then imagine this thing going to 100 videos, and that will be so fucking crazy, and that will be so fucking wild. Like a lot of sales asset can be generated just via that. So that is one of the things. So the one thing that I would like to say is that I think we are on track to make 1K this month. Everything goes well, and if we don't fuck up anything, then we'll be able to generate 1K. Let's see, inshallah. The next thing is that the one part that we are slacking right now, which is that so we are shooting the content for YouTube and Instagram. Like last week, I shot YouTube video and two Instagram reels, but they never came out of the camera. Like because we are not able to manage time in that regard. Like we are not able to do the editing for the client and then do the scripting and then do the editing part for ourselves as well. I have the content ready. I also have the script almost ready for the week of content that I'm to shoot right now, right at this for this week. But the thing is that we don't have the editing part dialed in as of now. We don't have the that part dialed as of now, and that needs to be worked on. That is one of the area that we are lacking, and I think that we need to force work that part if we want to get the content out in the on the social media in the first place. So we'll need to slack. We are slacking on that a bit, and we will be pushing ourselves in whatever regard we can to make it happen. Tweets, the Twitter thing that I am doing. So what I do is, like, I take the long form and the short form that I scripted, and then I make tweets out of them, and I schedule them on Hype Fury, and then that's it. They are slowly gaining momentum, I would say. Like I am seeing a bit of engagement on the tweets and all those things as well. I'm not engaging with any people as of now because, again, like I think that the higher level moving task is to generate the script and not grow on Twitter as of now. I'm not doing that sort of thing, but I'm seeing, like, whatever replies I'm getting or whatever comments I'm getting, I'm replying to those people, and I'm engaging with them in the DMs. So I would say it's fine. The Twitter is growing at its pace. We are at like 139 followers as of today that we are talking. So let's see. No comments on that as of now. The last thing is that from my side is that I was reading a tweet from Nick Rogers. For those of you who don't know who Nick Rogers is, so he's a guy who used to make Instagram theme pages, and that guy scaled them to fucking moon, and like right now he's doing personal branding. for other people, other guys, and his agency is making like 100K or more than that per month. So he had a tweet where he mentioned that, like, all the sacrifices that you're making, all the things that you're doing, and you think that they are all worth it or not, but one good year in the business will make it all worth it. And that kind of hit me like hard in a way that, if we can make one good year in the complete business, then I think that all the things that we are having right now, all the things that we are not talking about as of now in the front of the camera, those will be sought out in some way or the other. Like, we are waiting for that good year, and I think this is my perception, this is my possibility, that the base that we are building in the second half of 2024, 2025 is going to be that year. This is my assumption. I can be wrong, I can be right, and what if I'm right? So we'll wait for that. We'll see. Everything will be documented. We are not going to stop this documentation thing for sure. So yeah, let's see. Anything that you would like to add?
Yeah, so regarding growth, so if you're doing a thing for continuously for a long time, and you're not seeing results, or you're not seeing the loopholes uh, that is taking time for us, the routine part which Saurabh mentioned, that we are scripting the thing, scripting in the morning, and then we are going to gym. We identified that we are spending most of the time, our time is getting wasted when we come from gym and we slag a little bit, do meditation, just and spend 15 to 30 minutes at home. So for me, growth is all about optimizing. Means what I am learning as of now, that regarding it is scripting, whether it is anything else. I think you need to look back at what you are doing for a small period of time, like 7 days or 15 days, and figure out how you can optimize that part, and where you can make changes that will have a positive or ROI on that. And you didn't talk about the Dream 100, the first client, the first prospect we sent message to or script to.
Yeah. So we sent out a script to the client, a prospect, I would say. I won't go in the name. So he sent out the script, and he told me that it's good and everything, and he told me that he is looking to hire a full time employee and not an agency or something like that. So I messaged him again, and like after two follow ups or something, I told him that let's script out this video, we'll post it, and like we'll do the editing and thumbnail and the SEO and all the fun things. If you don't like it, then don't continue. If you like it, then we'll think about something else. So I would say it's a safe argument that I need to handle. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I'm very positive on the Dream 100. And I think that the next time we talk, we would have sent out like good enough volume. I would say 10 people for sure, for fucking sure. So we'll have a lot of data points to collect at. Coming to the data point and the things that Himanshu talked about, what he was trying to say, as far as I can entail, it is all about like what I have learned in the business, and whatever thing that I have learned so far is that everything is about feedback loops. The faster you can make the feedback loop, the faster you do the things, the faster you will get the feedback, and the faster you will improve. Most of the things in life is all about repetition. Like, whether it be coding something out, the more things that you code out, the more projects that you work on, you will become better at them. The more tweets you write and the more feedback you gather, you will become better at that. The more strangers that you talk with and the more data points you collect with them, you'll become better at talking with the strangers. Same thing applies in every area, every fucking area of life as well. Like, the more you go to the gym, the more you do the dumbbell curls or the bicep curls or anything like that, the more you will build that muscle, and the more you will tear that muscle, the muscle will get the feedback that you'll have to build to again progressively overload that fucking muscle for the next time. Everything is about feedback loops, everything is about repetition. It is Nothing is about luck. The last time that we talked, I'm sure, like, I talked about it that I would complete it, in fact. So everything in life is about feedback loops. Whatever thing that you're doing is all about feedback. The more you gather the feedback, the better you will become. Whether it be video editing, whether it be scripting, whether it be having sex, whether it be having any fucking thing. It is all about getting feedback and doing the things on a high level of repetition, on a high level of volume, and that's it. The more feedback you get, the better you will become at that thing, and you will start to do that thing in faster time, I would say. Firstly, when I was doing the scripting, it was taking me 2 hours. Then it reduced down to 1.5. Then it reduced down to 1. And slowly and steadily, it will reduce down more and more. So it is all about feedback and it is all about repetition. And that's it. So this is the fifth video that we have shot, and you can look at the quality of the first video that we shot and look at this quality. It's a lot different. Why? Because we took feedback, realized that laptops are not looking good on the screen. We removed them. Still, Himanshu's laptop was there. Then what happened is that one time we forgot to switch off the lights. Then we did that as well. And now in this fifth video, you can look at the frame of the video, and the speed and the deliverability of the thing that we are talking. It is a lot better than the first one. It is all about feedback. Thank you.